What's going on, everybody? My name's LeakyTapsMan, and this is another This Week in Gaming, number 41, where I bring you up to date with everything going on in the world of video games. Alright, and a lot of stuff has gone on this week, so I'm going to start with what is probably the coolest news. And finally, we're starting to see some rumours regarding Fallout 4. Now, the particular rumour in question is that the game is going to be set in Boston, Massachusetts. Now, apparently Bethesda have sent out a lot of staff members to map the area in recent weeks. When questioned about the potential for it to be in Boston, they obviously gave the usual, we don't comment on rumours and speculation, but it's a very believable rumour given the fact that there has been mention of the Commonwealth within the game being set in Boston, and although my American geography is not the best, I hear that it's quite an interesting city, so I'm looking forward to seeing if this is actually a reality. If nothing else, it was the city that Road Trip was based in, and that was a damn good film, so we have that at least. Also this week, there has been slight talk about Gran Turismo 6. This was hinted at by the president of Sony Computer Entertainment Worldwide. He's basically said Kazunori seems to have started talking about it, so I won't be surprised to hear more about their plans on the future of Gran Turismo soon. Now, although soon is very vague, the first feasible opportunity they can get is September 20th, which is the Tokyo Game Show, so I'm not guaranteeing that the game's going to be announced then. There's a very good chance it won't be, but that's the first feasible slot for them to do so I'd keep an eye on TGS just in case. And even if not, there's plenty of other games to be checking out. But regardless, it's nice to hear some more stuff about Gran Turismo. It might have fallen a bit at the wayside with 5, but it's still an IP that has a lot of interest surrounding it. Alright, I mentioned last week about how DayZ is getting its own standalone version, and I also mentioned about how I would like it to come to consoles. Well, that is looking like more of a reality. The project leader, Dean Hall, said that a console version is a definite possibility, and it largely depends on the sales of the PC version. So I think we could be looking at a Minecraft type scenario here, and given the largely positive sales figures of DayZ at the moment, I'd say that a console version is inevitable eventually. His actual quote referenced a 360 and a PlayStation 3 version, but given the aging technology and the fact that DayZ is quite resource heavy, I'd imagine it would be next generation. But either way, it's nice to see that he's not disregarding consoles, and that a console DayZ version is very much a possibility. Alright, a couple of bits of Wii U news. A LinkedIn resume has revealed that a Wii U version of Black Ops 2 is in the works. The person in question was a games tester. He said that he tested out the Wii U version of Black Ops 2, which by all accounts has not been confirmed. There were rumours going around that the Pro controller that Nintendo revealed at E3 was pretty much a result of Activision pushing for it so that they could convince them to have Black Ops 2 and Call of Duty in general. So while Black Ops 2 in itself might not be a massive coup, it's still good for Nintendo just because they're not left in the dust, especially this early on in the console's life cycle. And depending on the online functionality, it's probably the version that I would get. And also on the Wii U front, it's been leaked that the Wii U is getting some form of achievements. These are called accomplishments, or Wii U accomplishments. This was revealed by an achievement list for Project Cars, which basically had a column for achievements, PlayStation trophies, and then something called Wii U accomplishments. And although there's nothing official, it looks pretty set in stone, and we're yet to find out whether these are more akin to actual achievements with a point system or trophies where you basically build up to get one big trophy at the end and you can level up, which personally I prefer the trophy system. But either way, it's nice to see these games for the Wii U getting some kind of trophy system. Finally, OnLive, the service, which is a cloud gaming service, essentially they have gone bankrupt, but the actual service itself is more or less business as usual. They've sold all their assets to another company. It should not affect the service too much, apparently, and although all of the OnLive staff have basically been sacked as a result, apparently they're getting rehired, or the vast majority are. So although it may not feel like it constitutes being news, since it's basically business as usual, it kind of highlights how before its time cloud gaming is at the moment, and I think a lot of business decisions that OnLive took were incorrect ones. Okay, that more or less summarises everything that's gone on this week in the world of video games. As always, I'd love to hear your opinions on everything. What can you expect this week from my channel? You can expect an Uncharted 4 wishlist, and that's probably about it during the week because I've got a really busy week, I'm not going to lie. So it's pretty much just Uncharted 4 and building the giant leaking tap on Minecraft, so remember to send me a friend request for that. But I've got a lot of work this week, so my time is quite precious. But thank you for watching as always, and have a nice day. Goodbye.